Typical French family meals. In this video, I'm taking you back to Aix-en-Provence, where my family and I spent a week of vacation together, and I thought it would be fun to share with you some of the different meals that we had, and some of them were typical French meals, typical meals from the Provence region. So since a lot of you really enjoyed my mom's what I eat in a day with typical French Provencal Provencal meals, you can check this one out right here. I thought that you would enjoy this one too. I'm also going to throw in a few clips of the region because it is very, very beautiful, so I hope that you enjoy. For breakfast, we're having some fresh baguettes, so fresh bread with some butter and some homemade jam. And some of us are having some yogurt to go with that, as well as hot beverages and always water.
So hi guys, so right now I'm going to literally improvise a mixed salad because we're having guests tonight and I will have a lot of cooking to make. So right now just a very simple mixed salad with what I have in the fridge and just on hand. So I'll be using some tomatoes, half of a red pepper, some green beans that I'm going to boil right now, some red beans, a little bit of corn, and a mix of two rices, brown and white. Okay, so to start with, and maybe some black olives. So right now I'm going to boil the rice and the beans. Okay, now the rice and the beans are boiling, so I'm going to cut the tomatoes and pepper. Je t'avoue que je suis plus trop ça continue de plus belle. Right, so now I'm going to drain the red beans and just half of the corn. I don't like it when there's too much corn in the salad. Okay, so now I'm going to make the vinaigrette. So I just put a little bit of garlic, so some cider vinegar. So I'm going to add a little bit of mustard. Of course, salt and pepper. And then, guess what? Olive oil. Okay, so now it's time to mix all the ingredients. So the drained rice, then the mix of corn and red beans. Starting to stir a little with the vinaigrette. I'm not sure there will be enough vinaigrette, maybe I'll have to add some more. The peppers and tomatoes. Okay, so now just enough room for the boiled green beans that I more or less cut in half to finish up. Some frozen parsley. I love herbs, fresh herbs. Some basil that I have, fresh basil. And a little bit of turmeric. I love this spice and it's very good for you. And just a few black olives. It looks nice and smells nice actually. It smells really nice.
Super nice.
Yeah. Lucie? Ouais.
Non, c'est vraiment une blague.
Ah,
Je
d'accord.
pense que c'est vraiment une blague là pour le
Non, moi tu vois,
On a tous les bouffé ça.
si je devais survivre.
Ah non, moi je suis pas d'installation.
C'est énorme le mec pour dire ah bah par contre vous pouvez voilà, vous rapprocher le machin, de bidule, de chouette. Non, à la limite qu'il le fasse pas c'est bien.
Heureusement,
Si lui, il
c'est
maîtrise
pas la
pas.
majorité, mais il y en a.
Ouais,
Bon appétit.
ça a l'air trop bon.
Merci et bon appétit.
Salade, là je l'ai dit, literally improvised. Et le pire c'est que c'était pas une blague. J'ai vraiment regardé ce que j'avais dans le frigo et dans le placard parce que...
Baby, it's our conversation. She's my favorite notification. She knows how to dress for special occasions. She got me thinking life could be better. These songs start to feel like love letters. I should tell her now, would I ever? It is what it is, man, whatever. Whatever, yeah, whatever. I'm telling you now, it's whatever. Whatever, yeah, whatever. I'm telling you now, it's whatever. She keeps me close. In the friend zone? Yeah, but I don't mind it too much though. Why? If my feelings don't show, say it ain't so, man, you should know that I've been saying no. But maybe you're the one I've been looking for so long, so long. She got me thinking life could be better. These songs start to feel like love letters. I should tell her now, would I ever? It is what it is, man, whatever. Whatever, is it okay? Whatever, you feel the same. I'm telling you now, it's whatever. Whatever, you caught my eye. Whatever, should I cross that line? I'm telling you now, it's whatever. Mixed signals, can't understand what she's been saying, but my mind's fickle, don't know what game I've been playing. Whatever, is it okay? Whatever, you feel the same. I'm telling you now, it's whatever.
So then I just wanted to show you what the markets in France looked like. So this is the market in Aix-en-Provence. And it's very common for French people to do their grocery shopping at the market. So a lot of them will buy things in bulk at the supermarket, and then for fruit and vegetables and cheese and meat and things like that, they're going to go to these little markets.
L'aioli demain, je vais prendre ça, fenouil, ça ira.
These are very nice because the ingredients are fresh and local, and you can get advice on how to cook them, and you're also supporting individuals, which is always much nicer than huge corporations. And they're always very nice. You can usually try out certain things if you want, and there are lots of options that you wouldn't necessarily get at a grocery store. So that's why most French people do that.
Non, mais le chef.
For lunch, we stopped by at a little boulangerie and we were able to find these salads that are vegetarian and have a bunch of veggies in there. And there's also pasta and like goji berries and feta cheese. And then I also got a little fruit salad and some strawberry flavored water. And we really enjoyed this little break with the air conditioning because it was very hot outside.
Hello. So for dinner I'm preparing two dishes from Provence again. You know, the first I'm making is pissaladière. As you can see, you need a lot of onions for this dish, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm peeling and cutting very thin slices, a lot of onions, actually 1 kilogram of onions. So that's what I'm doing right now, peeling and cutting onions. So when you're done with slicing the onions, you cook them. I need 4 spoons of olive oil, 4 or 5, depending. So then you're going to pour the onions in the olive oil. It's a little too hot. I would say the pan is a little too small. I thought it would be fine, but it's going to shrink. So I also need some garlic for this recipe. So I've started, but I'm just finishing to peel it and mince it once again. So fresh garlic. Okay. I would say about 3 cloves of garlic. I like to use this little object, which is I don't know what you would call this in English. I call this pressail, just to mash the garlic, in fact. Alright, so then you add 1 tablespoon of sugar, the minced garlic. So I'm just going to use half for this because then I use the other half for another recipe. Salt, pepper, herbs from Provence, special herbs like thyme, oregano, rosemary, and then you keep stirring regularly, and actually it lasts quite a lot because you need to cook them for at least half an hour. It goes from half an hour to 45 minutes. You don't want the onions to get too brown, just golden, you know. When they're golden, you just stop. Soft, very soft and golden, that's the idea. So you need to be patient, but I'm going to start something else in the meantime, you know, and I will keep stirring from time to time. So now what the onions are cooking, I'm going to prepare another typical dish from Provence, which is tomate à la Provençale. To do this, I mean, it's much better to have round and regular tomatoes like this. I only have one like this, the rest is different, you know, like this huge one or this tiny one. The fact is my mother-in-law gave me these tomatoes from her garden, you know, so I'm using them at the moment. So that's what I have, and so you cut, the idea when they're like this, it's to cut them in half. So that's very easy actually. When it's this size and this shape, it's very easy, you know, but it's going to be more complicated with that big one. I'm going to start cutting in half. and then see what I can do with it. I don't know, I think I'm going to make 3 slices because this half is really big. Yeah, better like this. They all cut. I'm going to put some salt on each of them, then some pepper. You remember the garlic that I minced? So I'm going to put some on each tomato as well. Super. Alright, so then after the garlic I should be putting some parsley, but actually I forgot to buy some. So I have a lot of rosemary in my garden, in our garden, so I've decided to put some rosemary instead on top of the tomatoes, you know. It will taste slightly different, but it doesn't really matter. In some recipes they say you can also use some herbes de Provence, so herbs from Provence instead of parsley, so I think that's fine. Alright, then some breadcrumbs. In French they say chapelure, you know. So I pour some chapelure over each tomato once again. And of course, olive oil. So now the dough, you need a dough. Of course it would be much better if I had made the dough myself, but you know, I'm running out of time, so I decided to buy this ready-made dough, but that's fine, it doesn't really matter. On the dough, translucent. You can also use like a pizza dough if you want, like a rectangular one, you know, and spread the onions on this pizza dough. That's also an option. Do something like that. So then you add about 10 black olives. So in the traditional recipes, you have anchovies on the pissaladière. I only have a few left, so I'm just going to put some anchovies there because some people in the family don't like anchovies, so you know that's just enough. So now it's time to put everything in the oven, preheated oven of course. So I'm going to place the tomate provençale at the bottom and the pissaladière on top. The good thing is that it's the same time, 20 minutes in the oven for both the dishes, so that's perfect. Okay, see you in 20 minutes, guys.
Un film? Oui. Parce que moi je peux pas les films, sauf le week-end. Logiciel qui permet de, alors, on va dire des simulations. Toi, tu as dû en faire. Voilà. Et donc du coup, c'est ça. Ben, je suis ravi d'entendre. Donc ça, de base, c'est ensuite probablement 500 000.
What's it like inside your mind, my dear? And do you find it terrifying there? You always let me know. You always let me go my way.
So the place my parents live is Aix-en-Provence, and those were the clips that you saw previously. However, we also went to spend some time in Nice, which is only a few hours away, and we had an absolutely lovely time. The city is just beautiful. I had already been there, but I didn't remember how pretty it was. It's just so typically like south of France. It's so nice to walk around. There's just so many cute little storefronts and the beach like right there. It's incredibly enjoyable. We did stop for a little lunch break. We took like poke bowls and we walked around some more. Again, just a lovely time, lovely weather, nice people. Just I really recommend visiting Nice if you're in the region.
La qualité des magasins, des trucs.
For dinner, we had aioli, which is a dish that is typical from the Provence region of France, where we are. And basically, you make this mayonnaise that has garlic in it, so like a garlic mayonnaise. And then you put a bunch of vegetables that you're then going to dip into it. So the vegetables we had were potatoes and carrots and leeks and green beans. And you also have cod with that. And I had some eggs because vegetarian.
Ça c'est l'aioli. Donc l'aioli c'est une mayonnaise à l'ail au feu pendant une quinzaine de minutes.
C'est là. Ouais, mais c'est vrai qu'ils sont mis, ils sont.
Bah oui, bien sûr.
Oh là là, ça
C'est sympa ça. Je trouve que c'est
Honnêtement,
convivial.
c'est top.
Ah ouais.
C'est convivial. Franchement, c'est la première fois que je le fais. Tu peux mettre aussi des fleurettes de chou-fleur. Je les avais pas trouvées, donc j'ai pris le fenouil que tu peux mettre aussi en option.
Just so good. I don't really remember having it before. Probably did, but I just didn't remember it. But it was absolutely delicious. I definitely recommend making it. I'll try to link a recipe in the description so you can try it out. That's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this insight on what family meals in France look like and the types of meals that we eat, and that you enjoyed the region of Provence. So don't hesitate to like this video and subscribe, and see you in my next one. Bye!